In the months before Bed Bath & Beyond declared bankruptcy last April, the former home goods titan was trapped in a crushing cycle. The retailer had been failing to pay its vendors on time, if at all. During the pivotal holiday season, some began requiring payment when goods were delivered or refusing orders altogether, which left Bed Bath unable to stock shelves. Running low on cash and needing a strong holiday quarter, the retailer's position, and in turn its relationship with vendors, only got worse. The cycle continued until the big boxer succumbed to bankruptcy, and was liquidated a few months later. Similar dynamics accelerated the demise of other once ubiquitous retailers, such as RadioShack and Toys R Us. While the factors that led to their downfalls varied, failing to pay vendors on time is often a sign of financial distress or an early indicator of bankruptcy risk, experts have told CNBC. Retailers including Peloton, Saks, Express and Bath & Body Works have often failed to pay their vendors on time in the last few months, according to new data from Creditsafe, a business intelligence platform that analyzes companies' financial, legal and compliance risks. Plenty of companies, including many that are healthy, leave bills unpaid for weeks or months. But when companies have sudden fluctuations in unpaid bills, at the same time their sales fall or debts rise, late payment rates help to build a picture of which businesses could face financial risks in the coming months and years if their operations don't improve. In some cases, Peloton, Saks, Express and Bath & Body Works were later on their bills than usual, indicating they could be struggling to manage cash flows or planning for revenue fluctuations. It is generally a telltale sign of financial distress, Perry Mandarino, the head of restructuring at B. Riley Securities, told CNBC in an interview. It's either they have liquidity issues, or they don't care. To be sure, late payments don't always signal financial troubles. Some large retailers with many vendors could have a healthy balance sheet, but because they have leverage they could decide to pay their suppliers when it's convenient to them, said Mandarino. Those instances are bigger issues for vendors than for retailers. In other cases, inconsistent payments could indicate cash flow issues, especially when companies aren't profitable and have high debt. It's not unusual for a business to pay a vendor 10 days late, if that's what it typically does. But if that cadence suddenly changes, it's cause for concern, said Mandarino. Creditsafe's insights are based in part on companies' payment history with suppliers, collected through its global network of partners and trade payment contributors. The firm uses the data and other insights to determine a company's credit risk. Investment banks also use the information when deciding lending terms with a company, or to gauge whether a business is in financial distress.